Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Gabriella Vanima, where we talk about all the small ways in which we can save the planet. Now, today we're going to be actually getting into something a lot of you have already asked about, and it's usually where most of our waste comes from. That's food. How we eat, it's how we shop, how we get it to our house, and how we cook it. So let's get straight into it. See, the first thing that you want to think about when going shopping for food is what you need to prepare yourself to get food while shopping. And the most important thing for me to prepare to go shopping are these awesome little things. Awesome bags to put the food in that I'm buying. Usually I just use my big bags like these, but I recently got gifted some produce bags that I will be starting to use. So yeah, pretty cool. Usually I just pretty much package everything in these big bags like together, like nothing packaged crazy individually or anything like that. I know some people like to package very specifically, so if especially if you have a longer drive home. I think my store is about 20 minutes from my house. So yeah, I don't really care to package individually in individual bags because as soon as I get home, I'm going to store it where it belongs. So yeah. So as you can see, I'm right in front of my front door, which is right there. There I have my shoes in the corner right here with a chest full of just random things I might need. I have some first aid supplies in case a zombie apocalypse happens. Just, everyday needs one might need. And over here I have my hooks of extra grocery bags right here. If you want to go hiking, I have a camel bag right here. This is Brandon's zero waste bag, so he does not forget. I keep mine by my desk because I know to remember it each morning, and we just don't have enough hooks up here right now because mine is kind of bulky too, so yeah, I don't keep it up here. But this is our main zero waste bag right now for grocery shopping. As you can see, I have my new shopping bags I have in there right now, and I usually keep a mason jar in there for when I want to go bulk shopping. But our bulk shopping is being a little more strict right now because of the pandemic, so that sucks. But we will make do. Then I will grab the bag, take it, as I grab all of my other needs, like my shoes, and I will open the door and get ready to go grocery shopping, just like that. Now, usually my guidelines when going shopping, I advise to stay on the outskirts of the store to see what you can get right there. Usually stores have their produce, vegetables, all the usually healthy options will be in that area. So I know it's more likely for you to be able to have access to those things if you're shopping in the right areas of the store. Right now, things might be a little more packaged than they usually are, so just be mindful and do what you can. I myself usually buy all of my fruit and vegetables from my favorite store, Lucky's. And they have a reasonable price on everything. They have unpackaged options for almost every fruit and vegetable, so really awesome there. And they have amazing options for their bulk bins. I usually try and get rice, oats, beans. If I want a snack, a special snack, I'll usually buy nuts, or maybe a treat, I'll buy chocolate covered pretzels. My husband really loves the gummy worms and sour gummies, things like that for treats. So we usually buy all that right there. And it's a lot cheaper than my local farmers market. So we always take up that opportunity at Lucky's. If you're in Columbus, Ohio, I definitely recommend checking them out because they are amazing. Now, as for milk, soaps, all of my kind of miscellaneous needs, I would say I get from Raisin Rack, and it's I think more north Columbus, but they're amazing too. I think they're a little more expensive on fruit and veggies. Not so sure about that, but they don't have the accessibility to bulk bins as Lucky's. So that's why I take up that opportunity there and get the other things that I need from Raisin Rack. So I get most of my soaps. I'm looking into buying makeup there. I don't know what options they have for makeup, but I will check it out next time. Yeah, but they also have options for milk. And the way I get my milk, I just buy it in the glass bottle. I drink it, I use it, and then we can return it and get a percentage back of what it cost. So I think that's a really cool option if you're a milk drinker. So Brandon just gave us an awesome spiel of how to buy coffee in bulk at Lucky's Market, and this is usually how you would do it at any other store as well. Usually they just have the bulk bins that you pull down for coffee to have access to that, and then you put it in your own container or what they provide. But unfortunately, I had to cut out his audio because it did have music playing in the background from the store. Also, Lucky's, because of the pandemic, aren't allowing us to bring our own reusable bags or anything of that sort. So it resulted in us buying coffee elsewhere. But another thing that Lucky's has to offer is an awesome selection of beer. So if you're interested in beer, if you live in Columbus, Ohio, perfect opportunity for you to check it out. But yeah, once you start going into like the middle aisles, it's a bit harder to find plastic-free alternatives that are not too expensive for my price range. They do have a lot of pasta sauces and pasta options that are almost plastic-free, like low-waste options. So if you are interested in that, they have that. I'm sure other stores like your farmer's market will have this available as well if you have a farmer's market near you. But sadly that's not in my price range. So again, we have to buy that elsewhere. Raisin Rack might have these options, so I will look to check these out as well. And I'm still trying to find pasta in bulk in my area. I might decide to try and make my own eventually, but right now I'm looking for convenience because I am using my time to make other zero waste alternatives. But as you can see, in certain aisles, they will have these opportunities that may seem eco-friendly. So if you are interested in these types of items, then I recommend looking all the way into that company to see if they're maybe a B corporation or if they are greenwashing. If you need a particular item and you see that it's recycled, it's compostable, or things like that, and you need that item, it's better than buying the brand that you know is not eco-friendly or sustainable. But if you're looking for zero waste alternatives and you do not necessarily need that item, then I recommend doing a lot of research into that company before you purchase that item. But I hope that makes sense. So, but if it doesn't, please don't be afraid to ask a question in the comments below. I will take a lot of time to answer those questions. If you have some, I'd be happy to do that. I talk about being eco-friendly and sustainable way too much to my husband. Sometimes he gets tired of it, so I'll talk about it all day long. I do not mind at all. But if you're looking for more zero waste water instead of buying individually bottled water, look at your local stores for this option. It's way more eco-friendly, and you can refill these jugs right here with the water from the fountain. So if you want clean water and you're interested in things like that, make sure to check all of your stores that you have accessibility to. Also, just a little tip right here. I know a lot of people are questioning like, oh, like Giant Eagle or my other store near me isn't allowing me to bring my own reusable bags. And while that does suck, there is an option if you have a car. If you are using public transportation, I definitely understand you not wanting to do this, but you can put your items directly back into the cart and then putting them into your car or your reusable bags after you check out instead of getting the plastic bag still. So make sure to keep that in mind. Okay, so John Eagle didn't have the beer that we wanted, but we just got a lemon one, so hopefully that's good. And now we're at Sam's Club, so let's go see what we can buy.
Go Great Lakes beer.
What was it?
I said go Great Lakes beer.
Oh, okay. So we did get hot dogs for our 4th of July weekend, but we did get the biggest pack that we could. I think it's a 24 count, so it will last us multiple meals. And it was pretty cheap. I think it was like $5-ish bucks. And then we got some buns to go with it. Usually I go to my local farmer's market because they have a bakery, but they have that closed right now due to the pandemic. So this is the best we got, and it comes in a pack of like 16. So still not bad, and then I can reuse the bag after. So. Okay, so Brandon, tell them what you were obsessed with.
Coffee.
Coffee, yes. And as you know,
Specifically iced coffee.
yes, he loves iced coffee. But I would usually get this from the store Lucky's because you can buy them in the bulk container thingies and put them in either your own container, or right now they're making you use a plastic line like paper bag. So it's really not much better than this plastic container. And I can reuse this after all the coffee is gone. So I think this is a pretty good solution right now. And this one's only $8. So it or how much is it? How much is it? And it's only $9, so it is a bit cheaper right now since Brandon does drink an enormous amount of coffee.
3 pounds. 3 pounds of coffee.
3 pounds of coffee. But it's not like it's not for the week. We drink it over time. Okay. Don't make yourself sound that crazy.
I do like my coffee.
So, me and my husband love to eat a lot of pasta, like mac and cheese and Alfredo and that kind of stuff. So we usually like to get like these kind of jars of sauce, and usually we get it from Walmart, but we are looking for like other types of sauces that we can get and things like that. And right now, we just looked at Sam's Club, and they have these little like containers, and I think that Walmart gets them like this, and then they just unwrap them and set them on the shelf. So buying them in bulk like this is cheaper, and it doesn't save any waste because instead of it going to Walmart trash, it's just going into your trash. So it really doesn't make a difference if you take this home or not. And saving money is a good thing as well. So the reason I decided to go with a plastic bag full of rice instead of the burlap sack is because the burlap sack was also lined with plastic, and the big 50-pound bag is way cheaper. But please do not misunderstand being zero waste, meaning that you cannot enjoy your food. My husband and I both really love food, and yeah, so please, if you are questioning your ability to cook zero waste food because it's not already prepped most of the time, then leave a question in the comment below, and I will try to give you maybe more resources in order to help you be able to cook your unprepped food. And maybe I'll make more videos in the future to help those of you that need a little bit more help cooking. So that might be fun. Oh, and we are also both meat eaters right now. I am considering going vegetarian and buying all of our milk, eggs, and dairy products, things like that, ethically sourced. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you're vegan, vegetarian, meat eater. Let me know what you are and maybe why you thought to choose that lifestyle, or maybe why you've never thought about it before. But yeah, let me know your guys' opinions and what you think about it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's all my tips for this video for how to grocery shop. If you are interested in more ways in which we can save the planet, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to be notified when I make another video. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.